Hi, it's Kane Dalton from BikeSocial. We're here in Sevilla at the Monte Blanca track where we're testing the new Michelin Road 5. This is the new replacement for the Michelin 4, which has been in development for 4 years. Michelin tell us it's a no-compromise tire. They try and make a balance between the wet and the dry grip without the compromise, building a tire that has a carcass that can sort of change to suit various conditions. So the sidewall of the tire is really stiff to help with the sort of high speed stability and braking and acceleration, and the middle of the tire has been designed for more grip with more silica compound. So as you ride, the profile of the tire actually changes depending on the surface and the conditions you're riding in. We've just done a number of laps in the wet. In the wet on the track, Michelin have taken 3 seconds off their best lap time using their test rider. Now usually you probably wouldn't want to push your tires hard in the wet, but for us here it's quite interesting to be able to be in a position where you can test how hard you can brake, how hard you can turn, and this particular tire, the side edge of the tire has got a slick compound. So the central section of the tire is designed for a maximum lean angle of 35 degrees. However, it's still fairly easy to get your knee down in the wet in these conditions, which is quite outstanding for a sports touring tire. So we've had a great day testing today. We've thrown all sorts of things at these tires today. We started off on the dry track, we then moved on to a wet track, seeing just what these tires could cope with. We then moved on to riding on the road, and we've just done 140 kilometers where we've taken in all sorts of terrain. We've ridden on sandy gravelly roads, newly laid tarmac, and we've ridden different types of bikes as well. And all of them have handled exceptionally well. I've also done a bit of brake testing where I've actually ridden in a straight line, grabbed both brakes as hard as I could just to see what would happen. They braked perfectly in a straight line, completely stable. In the high-speed corners, the bike was very stable, and I felt a certain sense of confidence riding the tire today.